What up, anime community? It's your boy LGG, aka Let's Get Geek Reviews, here with another One Piece discussion. Legit, man, after this chapter, the latest chapter, chapter 1044, this is going to be a topic of hot debate because Luffy is the chosen one. And again, this is just me going off the top of my head right now. Legit, Luffy is now the chosen one. What else can you say about that? What else can you say? I've seen YouTubers come up with different videos, come up with ways of trying to explain it, but it's like, he's the chosen one. He's no different from any other shonen protagonist. He's no different now. One Piece fans clamored on the fact that Luffy started from the bottom. Now he's here on some Drake shit. Just to find out this nigga is Tupac resurrected. Machiavelli in this bitch. I mean, legit, the drum beats of liberation should have legit just been Tupac's Hail Mary at this point. You know, doom doom. Sail with me, King of the Pirates, Monkey D. Luffy. Singing Pisaki, we gon' ride. Boy, I'm here tonight. Yo, ho, 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 ho. Like, facts, man. Like, legit, I'm not trying to say he's an actual reincarnation, because I know that's not the fact, but yo, for 1,000+ chapters, man, it's like, he has a gumno fruit, he's a rubber man. And I mean, again, that's still technically true from what the girl say explained, but it's like his devil fruit was a whole different fruit. He's a mythical zoan human fruit, model Nika. So we just gonna change shit now? So, and then legit, it just makes you go back and relook at everything and just goes, wow, you know, Luffy really was the chosen one. I mean, every time someone doubted this dude and he got back up, every time someone said this is fate or this is destiny, it was kind of like, but this chapter kind of makes sense now. It's like, Luffy was the chosen one. He was never really going to lose to anybody down the line. And again, he's the main character. We know that's going to happen, but it's like, come on, man. And again, I understand it. I hear the fan base. I hear them out there trying to defend this chapter with their hardest, because again, it was the golden standard chapter. This has been the chapter that all One Piece fans have been waiting for. I mean, other than actually finding the One Piece and laughed hell. This has been a sought after thing to find out, you know, more about Joy Boy. Hell, to see Luffy's gear fit. It's just like, this is something we've been waiting for. But damn it, everything else I can do without, honestly. Everything else I can do without. And again, I'm not trying to push an agenda or anything like that. I'm just giving you guys my own take on how I feel about the chapter. Or again, problems that I had with the chapter. And apparently it's just not me. You know, like I said, the fan base was going to be split on this. You're basically telling most of your fan base to disregard 20 years worth of information that has been getting fed to us. And you gotta understand, this is not me trying to bash on this series or this chapter. Again, there was plenty of things that I liked in it. Again, just, I'm not gonna lie, just seeing the design of Luffy's, you know, Joy Boy's awakening / gear fit, dope. Plain, simplistic, dope. I liked the design. Seeing him basically go Toon World on Kaido, loved it. Seeing him grab the ground, you know, basically rip it up and make it rubber and have Kaido's blast, you know, deflect right back at him, loved it. But everything else, again, I can just do without. And a lot of the fan base is basically going to neglect it. They're going to disregard it because of the implications of what can happen next week with this chapter. Again, everything can change. I can have my opinion about it now, and then, next week Oda can change my mind on it. So I can understand where everybody's like, hey man, just, wait till next week, wait till we see, we don't know. It's just that when you've been reading for this long and growing with a character, and again, he can be the chosen one, it doesn't matter. But the fact that I felt like Luffy wasn't really a chosen one, you know what I mean? Like, again, like I said, the whole Drake thing started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from ground zero and worked his way all the way up to where the point where he can take on Yonkos. I thought, again, with the rubber ability of all things, it was Luffy. But now it's, I kind of have a whole different understanding of things. I'm not gonna lie though, I do hate the whole trope of when a main character dies, or technically, dies in the series, that's when he gets his next big power up. When you think about it, like, it happened to Ichigo. I think it happened in Naruto too, if I'm correct. On the verge of death, getting a power up, I have no problem with that. But you actually dying and then proceeding to get a power up as your corpse lays cold. Shouldn't say corpse, but body, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of an issue for me, and Luffy was, I guess, dead to rights from what they were saying. But, he proceeded to turn into Joy Boy, or maybe the embodiment of Joy Boy. Again, with that part, I don't too much have a problem with the fact that he's Joy Boy. Again, the moment when we were in Fisherman Island and Robin was reading off poneglyphs and we found out about Joy Boy, I kind of figured him and Luffy was gonna tie in together. That's not the problem I'm having with the series. It's the fact that his devil fruit is now a whole different type. Which, yeah, you can kind of point to different aspects in the series and go, hey, here's an example, but come on, man. We're 1,000 chapters plus into the series. Why now? You know what I mean? Just why now? And I can't remember. I think Chopper was the only one that had the human fruit, or I guess a version of it. Again, man, I don't know. That just seems like it just came out of left field. So of course, if it seems like it's coming out of left field, the fandom is gonna have a problem with it. I honestly, legit, when reading the chapter, just the panel with the Gorosei alone, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Again, you guys do buster calls on islands. Whether it's, hitting a noble, one of the dragons, regardless, buster calls, non-stop, or sending armadas to take out who they need to take out. I just don't understand how Luffy had one of the most sought after fruits by the government, regardless if it wasn't awakening, or if it hasn't been awakened in 800 years, regardless of that fact. They let Luffy roam around with this fruit. Eventually, the longer that you let him roam around, he was going to awaken. I don't care what anybody say. After Alabaster, the moment he started to get stronger, he was going to awaken that fruit. I don't care what anyone says. You can't simply defend the Gorosei by saying that, well, they stated that it hasn't awakened in 800 years. So come on, man, really? The fact that they try to say, like, oh yeah, well, zone fruits, they have a mind of their own. I'm just like, what? I don't know, man. It just seemed like an out of the blue, excuse for Oda to use. And I'm not trying to disrespect Oda, but damn, bruh, you could have just simply explained it in a different way, or just did it a different way. I mean, the guy has been doing his series for 20 plus years. I'm pretty sure he can give two fucks for what a little shit like me has to say about his series, but nonetheless, I am a fan of the series, so just had to give my take on that. Because maybe and you can say maybe, just maybe, up until this point, Oda was damn near flawless. Like, in the eyes of One Piece fans, he was damn near flawless. That's why the day this chapter dropped and I got done reading, I said, legit, this is going to split the fan base. Because for the longest, One Piece fans, and not all of them, again, because I know I'm going to get people in the comments saying, oh, I never disrespected One Piece, or I never disrespected Bleach. I didn't care if Naruto was the chosen one. But you have to realize you are only part of a fan base. And back in those days, yeah, I remember One Piece fans coming out the woodworks and shitting on Naruto for that and being like, damn, Ichigo, you are the chosen one. You got how many powers? You got every power in your series, basically. So you gotta kind of take your licks. You gotta kind of, take your licks on this one at least. You know what I mean? Take your L at least when it comes to Luffy being the chosen one. Naruto fans are gonna come at you now. Bleach fans, hell, any fan, I think in general, when it comes to anime, who hated One Piece, this is that chapter 1044 was their day. Because for a long time, the One Piece community has definitely been fighting against the whole Luffy is not going to be a chosen one. That won't happen. Oda won't go that route, and it's crazy because it's only been like maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years where I've been seeing Luffy could be the chosen one videos popping up on YouTube here and there, but other than that, it wasn't really anyone talking about Luffy being the chosen one hardcore. It was all Luffy grinded his way up to where he is now, which Naruto did too, and Ichigo did too, but it didn't really matter because you still called them the chosen one, which by their series, understandably, they were the chosen one. So you would have to apply the same thing to Luffy. You have to. And you can't just sit up here and say, it doesn't matter, because most likely when Luffy gets told about, Joy Boy and all this stuff, he's just going to be like, I don't care about any of that. I'm like, yeah, Naruto got told about his destiny. He didn't really too much care about any of that. He was his own person. Ichigo didn't care about Aizen. I'm like, yeah, I knew you since birth. It was his own destiny to go on and do what he wanted to do. That argument can be used for anyone who's been through the whole chosen one. So I'm saying you can use that for an argument if you want to, but it can definitely be used both ways. And the reason why I say both ways, good or bad, is because Luffy can just be like, yeah, I don't care, and it can be taken as a good thing, but it can also be taken as, the backdoor way out. Oda can just be like, obviously the fans aren't going to care if I just have Luffy say he doesn't care about him being Joy Boy or being a reincarnation or having this fruit, this godlike fruit. He doesn't care. So the fans will be like, he's still Luffy. He doesn't care about having the OP Delta fruit or anything like that, or being Joy Boy, he's still Luffy. He still just wants to be king of the pirates. Naruto still just wanted to be Hokage. Ichigo just wanted to protect his friends. It didn't matter. The chosen ones still got attached to them. And guess what? Now it's attached to Luffy. This is your boy LGG, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.